Hello and welcome back. In this video we're looking at the Echo DSRM-2100 brushless cordless trimmer. This unit has been in operation since 2020 when I first did a review on it, so we're not going to review it again. But what we are going to talk about is how do you reload your line into this trimmer. If your unit is as dirty as mine, then you might want to get a brush and a towel and just brush off all the grime. Ideally, this unit should be free of dirt because when you bump it to release the line, it needs to flex a little. And if you get mud and stuff caught up in there, that won't happen, then it won't feed out the line to your unit. To take this apart, there's a button that you press on either side. You squeeze, and that should allow the cap to come off. And that's where the magic of feeding the line happens. So clean any grime and gook that's along here and along in here that would prevent that from happening. This is not how we thread the line into it. To thread line, we don't need to take this off, but like I said, if your machine's really gunked up, it might be wise just to clean it up. Don't put it in water because there's an electric motor in here, though you could wet your brush or towel just to get in there and really clean this unit up. So let's reassemble this. There are 2 pins on either side. Make sure you line those up. And then the unit should just snap in place on both sides. If you don't happen to have a sample of the trim line that the Echo came with, or you've lost the manual, the actual number for the trim line is 0.080. You can also use 0.095. Both are perfectly acceptable. This just happens to be a brand that I found. I have no preference. 320 feet is a lot. They can dry out if you live in a dry environment, which will make them brittle. So if you do live in a dry environment, you may want to soak these occasionally in water so that they soften up. So what we need for our purposes is 20 feet of this. So measure out 20 and cut it. Before we can insert our line, we need to line up the head trimmer with this ring here. If you look along the ring, there's a point. There's actually one on 2 sides of it. They're 180 degrees apart from each other. So what you want to do is have that point where you can see it, and then you're going to turn until you align the hole with the point. And if you look on the other side, there's the hole and there's the point. Now we can drop our line through and it will almost magically appear on the other side. Let's try that again from the other hole, and it should magically appear, and it's not. It should, because I can see a hole all the way through, and it did the 3rd time. So now what you want to do is pull this line through, and you want even amount of line on each side. So in order to do that, you grab the ends of it, line those 2 up, and pull. And now you have equal amounts of line on both sides. With our 2 lines even, we grab the head trimmer, then we grab this ring, and all you're going to do is turn this ring, and it'll only go in one direction, and it will evenly pull in both lines. And while this seems a little slower than some other trimmers that have a hand crank on them, this will get the line in evenly without tangling it up, and that's the best way to load this unit. You do not need to open it up. As you get to the end of the line. You just want to leave enough so that the cutting blade, which is right here, has a little bit to bite off of. If you come too short, then you're not getting the optimal length of line for trimming. And if you go too far, then you're just wasting line. So for me, about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch is plenty. When you're using the unit and it's running and you need more line, you simply bump this against the ground. That causes this to flex in and release some line. And that's all it takes to restock your Echo DSRM-2100 cordless brushless trimmer. If you found this video interesting or useful, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, join the subscription team, and as always, thank you ever so much for watching.